Good evening, everyone, or morning, or afternoon, wherever it is in your country. How are you? My name is Vincent Haakmat, and I am affiliated with We Are All Satoshi. That is the company that brings you the Boomerang uh, trade software. Like Simon said, I used to be Tron, but yesterday I became Dosh. So that's my next level. And we're gonna see more what it really means, what all of these different names mean really within the ranking system. So today we're gonna show you in about 30 to 40 minutes, going through the slide and do a demo to show you how the whole thing looks like. It may look like I'm running through it, but in the end, we can ask questions and and then we'll see how it goes. It's open, it's a small group for us, so please feel free, ask any question that you can think of, and I'll try to answer them as much as possible to my ability. So we are all Satoshi. This is a company that is based on what they call affiliate marketing 2.0. And affiliate marketing 2.0 means there is an affiliate marketing, but there's a slight twist to it. Unlike the traditional MLM, where they sell you all kind of products and then you hope it succeeds, and then sometimes within a few months or sometimes in a year or two, they're gone. With affiliate marketing 2.0, we are also Satoshi change the whole principle where they say, no, it has to be based on blockchain and preferably our own blockchain. And the company CEO, Chavez, who is the founder of the technology behind the blockchain, said the company has to be sustainable, and it has to have secure the liquidity. And we're going to see how he does that and why it's such a great program to be part of it. So, like I said, it is based on blockchain and not a private blockchain, but an open blockchain, open source blockchain. So anybody can go into it and you can see all the blocks that are written. And not just any blockchain. This is based on blockchain, what they call Bitcoin 2.0. So the same blockchain that Bitcoin is written on, the same principles as being used. As a matter of fact, some of the advisors, or one of the advisors of Chavez was one of those original members of the Satoshi group. Of course, they never show their name or their faces because they like to be secret. But we had the pleasure of being with them on the Zoom, where they went and showed us step by step why Bitcoin blockchain is up to today's the best blockchain ever made, and why it never was hacked, why it never was down, why nobody was ever able to crack it. So if that is the blueprint, why reinvent it, right? So that's why when we did it, we said, no, it has to be exactly the way as Bitcoin blockchain code is, but more. And more means much faster, more means much more modern, and more also means it has to be able to run what they call EVMs. So based on Ethereum virtual machine, and it has to be able to run smart contracts because that is the future. So because it's based on blockchain, of course, the first product that they had were what they call blockchain miners or NFT miners, where unlike the miners we know of, where you buy an ASIC machine or machines or rigs, and you just put them in the big building and you start running them for you to mine the Bitcoin. These are what they call NFT miners. So they're linked to your wallet address, and that is how they start the mining process. All right, so those are the miners. We have them in three categories. We have the 1x, GT1x, GT10x, and GT100x. And just as the name applies, 1x is 1,000 watt, 10x is 10,000 watt, and 100x is 100,000 watt. So the number of BTCC, because that is the code that is being used, they can mine. The 10x can mine 10 times as much as the 1x, and the 100x can mine 10 times as much as the 10x. Everything else remains equal. So the same, the 10x also burns 10 times more fuel, and it costs also 10 times more. We have $50, $500, and $5,000. But today we're going to talk about another product that is going to be running, and why affiliate marketing 2.0 will mean a lot to you later on in the presentation. So Boomerang AI or Boomerang is a company that they're working with. We are all Satoshi in collaboration where we provide the technology and they are the management of the company. Where we get three types of technologies. We have arbitrage trading, not just trading that we know, but arbitrage trading. We have AI, everybody knows what that is. And we have zero collateral flash loans. That may be new to some, but it's already on the market for a while. So I'm going to go through those three technologies, and then I'm going to show you how it works. So arbitrage, that is, it involves exploiting price differences of the same asset, but just in different markets. So we're not buying an asset and holding it onto it like we have in normal traditional trading. And then when the price goes up, we sell it. Or if we have a put call on it that where we're buying or where we're selling when it goes down. None of that is happened in arbitrage trading. Arbitrage trading can only work on decentralized platforms. So that's number one, because you're buying a pair on one platform cheap and you're selling it more expensive on another platform, almost like at the same time. But because you're doing it at the same time for the same pair, it is very fleeting. In other words, it's fast. Within seconds, price change. So you have to be able to have very quick execution of it. And of course, not everybody is as quick as each other. So you have some people who are good in it and others who are less, they have a bit of a challenge that goes with it. And because you're really exchanging the exact same pair from one exchange to the next, the profit is also very small. You will need huge amounts, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, where you have to trade just for you to make profits that make sense. Because a dollar is a dollar, right? So on exchange A, a dollar is a dollar, on exchange B is maybe 1.0005 or 1.002. So that price difference is what would be your profit. So because the profit is so small, you will need what they call flash loans. And that may be a bit new to you as well, because we only know loans in the way we have it in centralized economies, whereby you just go to the bank and you get the loan. But in a decentralized platform that only can work, by the way, on the blockchains, there you can give loans because, and I don't need to know who you are. And the reason why I can give these loans is because it runs using smart contracts. Now, you have huge providers. One of them is Aave, you have Radiant, you have DNX, you have Uniswap. These are huge flash loan providers who give you access to cryptos for a dime a dozen, right? For pennies. And you can do your trading in it. We are now working with Aave, but very soon after we launch, Radiant is going to be the next one, and hopefully the other two will follow shortly after that. Like I said, the reason why this flash loan can work is because it is using smart contracts. In the smart contracts, we have the rules. What really is happening? And a smart contract really is a mini program. It's a mini program that says, okay, you're lending these or you're borrowing tokens from this lender, whoever that lender is, because it's their smart contract that it's interacting with. And you go and you sell that, or you buy tokens on platform A. Then you go to platform B and you sell it. And before you put the profit in your pocket, you have to pay back the lender his tokens with whatever interest he is charging. And then the balance goes into your wallet, right? So if I have to put it in a graph, it looks like this. Let me use this pointer here. So you have a flash loan, let's say, of 10 Ethereum. One Ethereum is $3,500. So here's already $35,000 flash loan. With a 10 Ethereum, you're going to platform A and you're buying, let's say, USDTs. USDTs are like stable coins. And on platform B, you're selling that same stable coin on another platform. And like I said, a stable coin, a coin that is a stable coin is like 1-to-1 to the dollar. So you don't really have a big difference. That's why you buy huge amounts, so $35,000 worth of the coin, for example, and you may get the profit of maybe one Ethereum, right? And that then you pay back the 10 Ethereum that you borrowed, and then the 1 Ethereum profit goes into your wallet. So that's really how it looks like. Now, there are a lot of decentralized exchanges where this can happen. We have Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, Curve. We are working with 18 of these. 18 of the big exchanges is what Boomerang AI is working with. So what is Boomerang AI doing? Whenever you buy a cryptocurrency pair, it goes to these 18 exchanges and see which one has the best rate for buying and selling, which one has the biggest differences or discrepancies between these two currencies, and those are the ones we're going to do a buy and a sell with. So that is what the AI really does. And this is how it looks like. So this is your screen. The AI goes to market opportunities. So we click on market opportunities there, and it shows us a bunch of different type of trades it can do. And then what you would do normally is say, okay, so which one is the biggest one of them? This one here. So we say, okay, we're going to do a USDCE with Ethereum. Then we're going back to the platform. Let's make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. And then here I'm putting the USDCE. And then here I'm putting whatever the value is in the USDCE. And then the system will show you on the bottom here what it is in US dollar, because the loan is always in the currency that you're taking the loan in. USDC happens to be 1 to 1 to the dollar. That's why 100 USDC it shows as 100 US dollars. And then in the what they call in the aggregate part or in the arbitrage part is where you put in the second token, which is the Ethereum, for example, in this case. The moment you put it in, the AI will go and fetch to see what is the biggest profit it can make. In this case, it is 1.2%. And then it shows you also some little bit of statistic, how it's going to look like for you, like how we do here. You're going to make $1.27. Out of it is $100. So say, okay, that's not bad. I'll take it. So once that is done, then the platform will go and do the trade, and that is how the trade is done. Very simple, not difficult. It looks easy, right? So let's do an example. Hopefully we can find some good trades where I'm going to show you how it looks like. Here I have an account. Let's go to a different account where I have a little bit of money left. Let's say this one. I'm going to take a snapshot of what I have now in tokens in my wallet, so we can do a comparison of a before and after, right? So you can see that this is not a rehashed thing. It is literally live. So I'm doing a screenshot of my wallet. By the way, your wallet is your wallet. It's not on the platform, it is with you. So you also are the one who have to keep it safe. Just like we saw in the PowerPoint just now, this is the AI's domain. So we're looking for some trading. So just like we did in the example, we're looking at market opportunities. I always refresh it to make sure I'm getting the whole thing to see. So it looks and it says, okay, which one has the biggest interest? Let's say this one, WMatic and USDC. Let's see if we can do a trade in WMatic. I'm going to trade 100 WMatic, which is more or less $100. And WDC with that. So you see, the moment I'm doing it, the AI is going to go and see if there is any profitable trade with that pair. If it is, it brings back the result. Now, it says, when you see red, red is never good. Red means it's negative. That means you will not make a profit with it. If you still try to do the trade anyway, the AI is going to tell you, sorry, it's not a profitable trade. We cannot do the trade. So the AI is always protecting you from doing this if you're trading yourself, right? Because you don't really have to trade yourself. Let's see if you can find maybe another pair that is a bit more profitable than the one we just saw. Do I see anything here? It still shows me that one, but it wasn't really profitable. So let's try another update. Let's see if I find another pair. Okay, WE with LDO. Let's try that one. WE is Ethereum, so it is a very expensive, what do you call it? It's a very expensive token. So I'm only going to do the fifth one, 500 of a token of no 0.05, about 100 and something. And I'm gonna do it with the other token called LDO. I don't even know what it stands for, and we don't care really because we're not holding these. We're just buying and selling, and then the profit comes into our wallet in the form of whatever that token was. This one also doesn't look like it's a profitable pair, so I'm gonna change it back to USDT. That is better. Um, let's change this to, let's see, 100 if I can find it. So, like I said, it is very fleeting. So every so many seconds, the price of it changes. So even this one, it cannot find a profitable one. So even though it looks like it's bad news for us, it is really is not. Because if you were doing this without the, you see now it found one, without the AI, you would have done two trades where you lost money. But because the AI is 1,000 times faster than our eyes, or even a click of a button, it it will tell you, nope, it's not a good trade, just don't even think of doing it, and it stops you. If we find a good trade, then of course we have to pay gas fee because that is the way it works. You have to pay your gas fee. So we're waiting for this to come up. The gas fee is not a fixed amount either. It is based on the network traffic, and looks like now there's a lot of network traffic because it takes a while for it to come up. That means it's going to come with a very high gas fee. But for that, we have a solution as well, because in MetaMask, you can say, hey, what type of fee you want to do it? Low, market, or average, or aggressive. I say I'm going to do aggressive. That means make it a bit lower. So instead of $1.57, they're going to charge me around, how much? 49 cents. Not bad. But even that, I'm not going to pay 49 cents because the AI will apply an aggressive fee on the aggressive fee already. So instead of 49 cents, I may end up being 18 cents maybe. We're going to see. So the moment I pay the fee, the AI goes now and does the trade. If there is no slippage, or if the slippage is within the boundaries the system already told us to have, which is about 2.5%, the trade will go through. If the slippage is higher than that, it's going to say it's failed. In this case, it says, it failed because the slippage was higher than what it did. So I didn't find any good trades, but luckily for me, before we were doing this, I just finished doing a bunch of trades with somebody before I had to come in this trade. Like a few minutes ago, these are all the trades I just did. Let's look at this one. I just did this one how many minutes ago? Because we can find all of this back in the blockchain. I did it like 36 minutes ago. I did this trade where I had $200 and I made a nice $2. Well, $1.13. So about 1 point something percent I made. So this is what we did so far. We can try one more time. Let's see if we're lucky. I like to do to show you that this really is a real. I don't even know which token to go with. Let's try DAI. Let's see if I'm lucky with this one. Hopefully, what certain times of the day you find good trades, some of them days not that good trades, and that can happen. But we don't care too much because what the company is gonna come out with, and that's what I love about it, it's you can optionally, if you don't want to do the trade yourself, you can optionally buy a bot. And I would tell people, get it with a bot to do the trades. This one is one. Let's try this one. It was USDCE, I think it was, with something. Hopefully the network is a little bit faster because you have to do the trade within a certain amount of seconds. Otherwise, the price changes again. The AI is fast enough to do the trades for you. You wouldn't be able to do it by yourself. But sometimes if the slippage is big, it may fail, and that is normal. But you don't really have that many of them. So let's try one more time. Let's see if it's going to come up. Waiting for this. I say confirm. You see, it tells me a gas fee is $1.35, but I'm not going to pay $1.35. It's going to be way less than that. Let's try it again. Let's see if it can do the trade. Most likely it's going to be good because it went fast. Oh, this one failed too. All right, looks like there are no great trades to find at this moment. Like I said, 30 minutes ago, man, I was making a killing. So it can happen. So let's move on. So we're gonna come back to this later. So we had this, and the next part of it. So once all of this is done, then of course you can buy the package. We have 5 license type. You have the $500 one, 1,000, 3,000, and 5,000. A $500 license will give you a flash loan if you buy it before tomorrow. So unfortunately, there's not a lot of time left. Will give you 150,000. So 300x the flash loans. If you're buying it after the 5th, so you don't really have that much time, like I said, then you're getting 200x. So 200 times flash loans. So this slide is literally valid for one more day and then it changes. Between now and tomorrow, before we go live, they give you a small $1,500 to play with, real money. But the real flash loan is 150,000 on a $500 license. On a $1,000 license is 300,000. On a $3,000 license, you're getting 900,000, and on a $4,000 license, you're getting 1.5 million. The biggest license is for $10,000, where they give you $3 million in flash loan when we're going live on April the 12th. So what does it really mean, all of this, right? So let me show that to you, because I made a spreadsheet where I show people what the possibilities are. As you see here, I had done a bunch of trades, a lot of. I have 2 pages full of trades on this account. 200, 200, 200, 200, lots of trades. I have a feeling like, am I in the right account? Oh, yes, I am, but somehow, all right, yeah, I'm in the right account. Yes, so I did a bunch of trades, so that looks good. And what happens now? What does it mean for you, right? So you say, okay, Vincent, okay, let's say this thing works. What does it mean for me? All right, so let's do an example here. Let's say you're buying a license. Let's say a $500 license or $1,000 or 3,000, depending on. But I'm going to start with a small one just to show you what it means. You're getting a flash loan of 200x. The 200x will give you $100,000 in flash loans, and then you can start trading. Let's say you're doing a trading on an average side of, let's say, $200. Today I did 5 tradings today of 400, but let's say $200. And on average, you're getting, let's say, 1.2%. Or let's be a bit more skeptical. Let's say 1.02%. I don't want to put inflated figures for you. And I'm paying a gas fee of, let's say, 16 cents per trade. It is never a lot. And you're paying 5% platform fee. As you've seen, we've been trying some trades, we're going some, we're not want to go. So let's say it takes about 3 minutes a trade. That means, and I want to be sure this thing works. So maybe I'm trading for 8 hours because I didn't do the bot. That means in 3 days, I finished my $500 license. I just did trades for 8 hours a day. In 3 days, it's done. That means in 1 month, I can buy this license 9 times with the money that I make, because on the 100,000, I'm making about 800 something dollars. So it's enough to buy another license again, right? So in a month, if I'm doing all the trades myself, it's not bad. I make about $4,000 on an initial expense of $500 in a month. That means I quadrupled my money in a month. It's not bad. But if that was all, I would say, okay, that is great. But people, this is not the news. The good news is that we have a trading bot. The trading bot will trade 24 hours a day for you. He may do smaller figures, so maybe not $200 trades. Maybe he will do, let's say he does $90 trades. I'm being very skeptical. But because he does $90 trades, he will never do 1 point something percent. He will always do way more than that. So I'm assuming minimum 1.2, because the bot is trained on more than 30, how many? I have them here. More than 30,000 of trades. Where is my stuff? More than 374,000 trades we did. We borrowed $71 million and we made $895,000 in profit. So on average, 1 point something percent when you look at this. So it's not bad. So the bot is trained on this. So the bot is gonna do exactly what we were doing, but just much faster, because he doesn't need to stop. He doesn't need to sleep. He doesn't need to eat. He just keeps on trading. So if I have a bot trading for me, you have to know a bot doesn't use the user interface. So even though I see 12 pairs, the bot is getting 15,000 pairs to choose from. Like I said, he has a huge data that he can get information from. So the bot doesn't need to type. He doesn't need to search. He is split second, he makes a transaction. So therefore, instead of 3 minutes to do a transaction, the bot will do it, let's say, in 1.5 minutes. Even though it's going to be less, I'm being skeptical, 1.5 minutes. That means a bot that trades for you on your $500 package, he will make for you about $12,000 in that same month. Let's say the license for the bot is $200 per package. So on your $500, you have to pay another $200 for the bot license. Still, you end up with net $7,000. If the bot license is $100, even better. We don't know the license of the license yet. So I'm being very skeptic, and I'm putting $200 for the license. Just, I'm being Mr. Bad Guy. But look at this, and here is where mathematics come into play. In this business, time is money, right? So you can say, Vincent, I'm a big guy. I'm not going to buy a $500 license. I'm going to buy a $3,000 license. That's good. That means if you're buying a $3,000 license, I'm going to highlight it here, then on average, you can make about $23,000, end up being 13,000 if you have a bot doing it for you, right? So you can, let's say 13,000, assuming again that the bot license is $200. We don't know how much it is, but assuming the license is $200, then you can make, let's say, 13,000 in a month. But here is going to be the kicker. What if instead of one license of 3,000, you're buying 6 licenses of 500? It's the same, right? 6 times 5 is the same as 1 times 6 times 500 is the same as 1 times 3,000. But look at the difference. If I'm buying 6 licenses of 500, I can make up to 39,000 in that month. While if I'm buying 1 license of 3,000, I make 13,000 a month. So there's a difference of about $20,000 purely because I split the license up in smaller ones. Why would I do that? Because of what they call, we're doing it in parallel. If you're in the processor world, you would know the more you can do in parallel, the faster the processing goes, right? Instead of doing it serial. So the bot has a huge amount, because remember, a $3,000 license gives you $600,000 to trade. No matter how fast the bot is, even if it trades 24 hours a day, it will still take him 11 days to finish the 600,000. While if he has 6 accounts of 100,000, it takes him 1 day to finish the 600,000. Why? Because he runs it on parallel on 6 accounts. And there, people, is where the secret is. Don't buy a big account. It looks nice, yes, but be smart with your money. Instead of buying one $10,000 account, Buy 20 accounts of $500.
Vincent, can you
Yes.
zoom the possible to see the number clearly? Because the
Oh,
screen not clear. So the
okay.
feedback from, yeah, can you put it bigger? Yes, thank you.
All right.
Zoom in.
Yes. So here, a $10,000 license will give you $2 million in credit, right? But the bot will spend, to finish the $2 million in credit, the bot will need to do that in 23 days, less than a month. He will make for you 24,000 or 21,000 if you take off the cost of the bot, more or less. But hey, it's not bad. 21,000, you double your amount of money in 1 month. But why make 21,000 if I can make a freaking 231,000 by just switching it up, by doing it in parallel? So this way you make your money work for you, smarter. And we're all here to be because we're smarter, right? We don't want to work harder. We want to make money work faster because we have a bot. That is the beauty of the bot. And then when you have 20 accounts of 500, then even if the bot costs me $300, I'm still making a hell of a lot of money on my 10,000 investment. I would still get 81,000 in that month. So the price of the bot has almost become irrelevant in this equation when you're looking at how much bang can I get for my money. It's just a matter of the more accounts you have that are running by the bot, the better for you. Of course, you could also say, instead of 20 accounts of 500, I can do 10 accounts of 1,000. You can do that as well. If it is, but look at the difference still. 75 and 81. So, so the 500 still gives you the big bang for the buck. The problem with the 500 is because he goes so fast through the account in about what, 1.2 days. Every 1.2 days, you have to put another 500 out of the pocket. So it's a lot of work. While if you do it with $1,000, then you have every 2.4 days. So you get yourself 1 day of rest, like, oh, I don't have to do a top up today. I'm doing it tomorrow. But that's a nice problem to have. We don't worry with that because you make money. The problem would be if I have to top out of my pocket. But we're not topping up out of our pocket because we're topping up out of our earnings. But here is the kicker. And this is what I'm telling people why this is a beautiful system. If you have 5 accounts, right, that are being run by a bot, let's say 4 accounts, you're starting small. You say, Vincent, I'm not so sure. I'm going to put $2,000. So I'm putting 4 accounts of 500, make it 2,000. But you made 16,000, right? You're going to let the 16,000 sit in your wallet, look nice, or you're going to make it make money for you again. So with the $16,000, you're not going to rebuy 4 accounts. Hell no. You have so much money. The next month you do 10 accounts. Because you make 200, the next month you do 20 accounts. What I mean to say is that your money makes money for you. And that's what you do. So every month you can double, triple the amount of money. Why? It's like having more workers. It's like having more stores of your brand. So you're getting the volume of multiplication. You're getting the volume of exponential growing. And this is a mathematical formula. People like me who are software developers myself, we love this. We love this because it makes so much sense. And you can give it to your accountant and say, look at this, check if this guy makes sense what he just said. You throw in your percentages. You can even be very bearish with your percentage. You can say, okay, let's say if the bot makes 0.8% profit on a trade. Oh, no. 0.8, not 80%. Then you're still looking very good with your initial investment. So no matter how you slice and dice it. And by the way, people, let's go back to the normal way we had it. We're saying we're doing $1,000 account, right? So we're making this 2, this stays at 1. So we start back at normal, but instead of 1 of 5, 1 of 1,000, we're doing 2 of 500. But we have a bot. Imagine, right, that you know 10 people that are thinking the same way as you. And I know you know much more than that, because how many friends do you have, right? How many friends you go drinking beer with, etc. You know 10 people. And you tell them, listen, guys, let's all do the exact same thing that I'm doing here. I'm making money because I have 2 accounts of 500, and this thing makes me a crap load of money every month. So I'm doing that. Let's make this back to that. I know. Oh, shoot. I think I did something crazy with it. Oh, yeah, here. So let's say $4,000, right? It costs my $500 or my $1,000 gives me 4,000 in a month. All right. So we're good, because I made it even more bearish, right? So, but that is okay. If I know 10 people who do exactly what I'm doing because they're my friends, it worked for me, so it's going to work for them, because you don't need to be a genius to do it, because the bot does it for you. All you need to bring your money. Those 10 people, they're gonna make about $12,500 in commissions for you. Why? Because every time when they buy the package, you're getting a 5% commission. And because this bot is so freaking fast, every 1.2 days, that means 25 times he's buying a package in a month. That means 25 times I'm making 5% commission, 25 times, because of all the rebuys. We have 5 people here, I have 5 people there. So this is the volume, the sale, and therefore I'm getting that. And so I'm getting 12,500 purely commission. Has nothing to do with the trade, right? The trade is trade. Purely in commission, I'm making $12,500 only from 10 people who literally bought only $1,000. And that is in money, that is purely the commission. We say 5% direct business AF, check match bonus, etc. But we're gonna go more in that one in a minute. But you only can do it if your account is a premium account. And that I'm gonna show you what I mean with that. So, affiliate marketing 2.0, we already saw it is based on blockchain, so we're good. We can find back the transaction. I showed you in the blockchain how you can find the transaction. So you know where the money is coming from, because we're trading. Everybody trades in the world. We have millions of traders. The crypto space is $2.7 trillion. It's huge. Or 2.5, sorry, $2.5 trillion. So it's big. So out of those 2.5 trillions, what you make is chicken feed, but at least you're making money. You can earn commission by having what they call a premium system. We have a binary system where you have a left leg and a right leg. And it is for those of you who want to make extra money apart from just the trading that is being done by the bot. Because that is boring. You're not doing anything. All you do is count your money. So let's make it a bit more interesting. Let's talk to people and make some extra money with that. So we become premium by having a package left of you and one right of you. Now, those can be 2 Boomerang packages, or those can be 2 miners, like I mentioned in the beginning of the day of the slide. You have, like, say you put a $50 minus on your left, a $50 miner on your right, then this Boomerang package becomes premium. That means the moment I'm in telling my first friend about it, so now Stephen is buying a package, I'm getting a 5% commission, because I am now premium qualified to start earning money. If I'm only here and I just put my friend straight under me on the left side, I'm not gonna get a commission. If my second friend I'm putting on the right side, I'm not getting a commission. Only when I put my third friend on either left or right, only then my commission starts picking up. So therefore I say, I'm not telling no friends, I'm just buying 2 packages for myself. And then I'm telling my first, my second, my third, my fourth, etc. friends about it. Be smart, right? Like I said, The introducer kickback is 5%. So once your premium, you're getting 5%. And every time when you're doing a booster, that means you're doing a rebuy of the same package because you ran out of credit, so you have to buy it again. Again, you're getting 5%. So there is no difference between if it's a new one or if it's a rebuy, you keep on getting 5%. It may not look like a lot, but because you have so many rebuys of the packages, it ends up being nice. Now, of course, there is a whole calculation that goes with it because apart from the normal bonus, you also have what they call check match bonus. Again, it's based on a binary system where the company pays you out. The moment there's a check match, they pay you out on the lowest level, or what they call the weaker leg. So if here you have maybe 500 and here you have 8,000, then the company is going to pay you on, oh, you just made 500 on this side, we're going to pay you a check match bonus of 10% on the 500. All right. So how does that look like? So let's say you're here with your 500 and you already have a minor left, right, so we don't count those. But now you're bringing your friend, he's here, 500. And then you're bringing another guy for 1,000. If this is the case, because these are your first, you're not getting any bonus yet. Only when you bring in the third person, so you're buying another 500 here, then on the third one, you're getting 5% kickback bonus, so you're getting a $25. But because this one became 500 and you already have a 500 here, both of them becomes total 1,000 on this side. And on this side, you also have 1,000. So therefore, you're getting a check match of 500 plus 500 is 1,000. 10% of that is 100. So you're getting in total 125% check match. Mind you, though, that the check match bonus is limited to a daily cap of $300, all the way up to 1,500, depending on which rank you are. And there is where the rank we're going to talk about. That is one. Also, you can never get more commission than 3 times the amount of your package. So let's say you have a package of $500 here. All your direct bonuses and checkmate bonuses from everything that you're going to get underneath it can never be more than 3 times the 500, which is $1,500. Now, that's a bummer. Now, like with Vincent, 1,500, that's it? No, because once you reach the 3x, you can buy another subscription on top of that one. So if you have 500, you can buy another 500 on top of it, or you can buy miners. So how does it work? Now, every miner that you buy, if you're buying a $50 miner, you can get up to 150. So 3 times the amount. The 500 gives you 1,500, and the 5,000 gives you 15,000. Or you could say I'm buying boomerangs. The same principle applies. A 500 will give you up to 1,500 in bonus that you can earn, and a 10,000 can give you up to $30,000 you can earn extra on top of that package. Remember, it is limited to 300 per day unless you're becoming what they call in the Ascension Club, where you start making rank. So now I guess the people who are in affiliate marketing, maybe this is now where you say, okay, now finally you're coming to the part where I'm interested in, because in every business you want to make rank. Just like how you don't want to stay a normal employee, you want to become supervisor or floor manager and then executive, vice president, etc. So this is the same thing here. If you have a business volume, remember we spoke about left and right. Where are we? Here. If you have here 100,000 and here also 100,000, you're doing what they call reaching your first rank is called Shiba. That means your daily check match is going to go from 300 to 360. So every day you can make up to $360 instead of just $300 because they raise you up because you're now Shiba rank. And you're getting an extra $1,000 worth of Shiba, just like that. By the way, today Simon became Shiba. Congratulations, Simon. Simon became Shiba already. He didn't say anything, but I know he did it. And then after that, you jump to the next one, which is 250, that is Tron. I was Tron as well. That means you have 250 on your left, 250 on your right. Then your daily cap goes from 360 to 420, and you give you $2,000 Trons as an extra bonus. Then your next rank is Doge. I came that last night because you have 500,000 on your left, 500,000 on your right. Then your cap goes from 420 to 480, and they give you $3,000 worth of Doge coins. Then your next one is Cardano. That means you have 750 left, right? Again, you jump by another $60 per day, so you're getting 540 daily cap, and they give you $4,000 of Cardanos. And the last $60 jump is Ripple. If you have 1 million left, 1 million right, then you jump to 600, and you give you $5,000 worth of Ripple. After Ripple, your daily check match is jumping by the 100. So you have 700, 800, 900, 1,000, and then from 1,000 it jumps to 1,200, all the way to Bitcoin 1,500. There's why they say it jumps from between 300 and 1,500. So this explains it. The 300 is before ranking, and the 1,500 is the max ranking. Once you hit the Bitcoin level, by the way, each level here, you're getting thousands of the coins of the name. Once you reach Bitcoin, this is the mother of all coins. By the way, our top ranking that we have, that is my direct upline, is Binance. So she's here as a lady. Hopefully some of you guys will meet her. I'm gonna see how I can get her in one of our Zooms as well, so you guys can meet. She's the number one, and she's my direct upline. So if she's my direct upline, that means she's indirectly also from Simon and with you guys. 20 million gives you $1 million worth of Binance of Bitcoins. That is nice. $1 million worth of Bitcoins. But then you say, but Vincent, what happens after 20 million? This is the only rank that you can hit multiple times, because remember, once you hit Shiba, you're not going back to zero. They continue counting up. You see, so you hit every rank one time, and once you hit Bitcoin, once you hit 20 million, what is the next one? 40 million. Boop. Then you're getting back $1 million of Bitcoin. Isn't that great? So here I put it for you in a sheet. So you're starting from nothing, and your first rank is Shiba, where your daily bonus becomes now 360 instead of 300. If you have a check match volume of 100,000, then you go to Tron, then you go to Doge, Cardano, Ripple, Matic, Polkadot, Solana, Binance, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. And then here you get the extra coins in reward one time as well, a one-time reward. I'm telling you, it's nice to get them, because with the bull run, it's nice to have tokens that are not stable coins, but they go up with the Bitcoin. And I've seen it. Shiba jumped, I think, a few percentage points the past few days. So my coin value jumps. Tron also went up. So this is Doge. I'm now at Doge. I can't wait to go to Cardano, because from here on, it really goes fast. And I love it. That's why I love network marketing, because the company is really giving you what you deserve. But the company is smart. Remember what I said? We are all Satoshi is all for sustainability, because they are capping your input or your daily volume. When you make more than that, the rest goes to the company. But what does the company do with the extra? Well, they pay the other people that they have to pay. So that's why you want to make rank faster, because you want to hit as much of the money you want to get in your wallet. But because of the mathematical formula, how this is being set together, the company always makes sure they're sustainable. And because they are sustainable, it means that they are here to stay. Then you have something else, which is called the pool structure. Now, this is something that was introduced in January where you could buy nodes. And if you had 6 nodes in your left and right together, so 3 on your left, 3 on your right, you would come in a mega pool. But now, since they don't sell nodes anymore, because all the nodes are sold out, when they will have nodes again, I'm going to let you know, because you have to buy the nodes, because there is where the money is. All right. But now they say, okay, since we have no nodes, but we have Boomerang packages, if you have $1 million of Boomerang packages on your left side and $1 million of Boomerang packages on your right side, you become a mega pool. And what does a mega pool means? That means 4% of the company's revenue is coming in that pool. And whoever is in that pool is sharing in that revenue. So if you're alone in it, you're getting the whole 4%. But unfortunately, you're not alone. A lot of people are in the mega pool, but it pays out good. So you want to climb the ladder because a lot of people are here. So the next pool is the giga pool. There is if you have 5 million in Boomerang packages on your left and on your right. By the way, the 5 million are not yours alone. It's for your whole downline. So it's not that you had to buy them. No. Whoever is in your downline on your left or on your right, if in total the volume is 5 million, you come in the giga pool, where you share 7% of the company's monthly revenue. That is an even bigger amount, but because we have less people in here, your share is even bigger. And the last one is the mother of all pools, is a Terra pool, where you have 10 million left or right in your volume, in your downline. Then you're sharing in 10% of the company's revenue. And by the way, very soon, there's nobody in here yet, but very soon, one person is coming in here, and you can already imagine who that is. Like I said, is my direct upline. She is a beast, right? So she will be the only one getting this 10%. So no, people can't wait to jump into here as well, because 10% is much better than 4%. I can tell you that. So everybody wants to be in here, but it is a lot of work. So we want to sell as much as we can to get in this pool, because everything I've shown you so far is chicken feed compared to this. Because you do a calculation. I think the company has sold at least 100,000 packages, right? So 100,000 times 500 minimum, right? Is what, 50 million? 4 plus 6. Yeah, at least 50 million, at least, right? So imagine getting 10% of the revenue is 5 million, right? Just do your math. So that means on a monthly basis, if they're getting 50 million on a monthly basis, that means 5 million on a monthly basis coming in this pool. 5 million is coming. And only one person is in that pool now. I was going to be in that pool very soon. So I want to be in this pool. So people, we have to sell a lot of these Boomerang packages for us to come in these pools. Not only us, but our downlines as well. Because the moment you're in this pool, you're set. Because we already saw in the Excel spreadsheet, nobody, and I mean nobody, is saying, okay, I'm stopping. I don't want to buy no more. Why? You're not trading. A bot is trading for you. You're making, a galleon of money. So you keep on buying. So as long as you keep on buying, that is good. Because you keep on buying, that means the volume becomes into the millions. And if it's in the millions, that means we're going into the pool. And that is where the secret is. There is where everybody wants to end up in the mega pool. Or at least there's where you start. Of course, there are some terms and conditions. We are now in the beta phase. That means as of April 5th is the last time that you can buy a package. This tomorrow, closing business day. So I don't know what time it is by you. How do you know when is the closing business day? Let's come to my account here, for example. You see here, for me, the business is closing in 2 hours. For me, right? So in 2 hours, the business is closing. Well, for everybody, it's 2 hours, I guess. But the business is closing in 2 hours and in 3 hours, 2 hours and 57 minutes. That means at the end of tomorrow, in 3 hours from now, the business is closing. That means you cannot buy a package anymore, giving you 103 times 300x. It's only going to be 200x. That's number one. That's the first restriction. The second restriction is if you're buying your package after April 5th, so that means on April 6th, you will not get access to the package, to the Boomerang application until May. That's the bad news. Why? Because the company is going to go ICO. And if you know what ICO means, you know there's a lot of work. That means there's going to be a coin that is going to, or a token that comes out that Boomerang is coming out with. But because before you can go ICO, they have to do an audit. And the audit will take 15 to 20 days. And they're going to start on April 20th with the audit. So that means not until the middle of May, you will be able to then start. Because when you have an audit, they cannot add new people to the list, to the network. So they have to stop until the audit is done, and then they can whitelist the new packages that are sold. That's why we're telling people, buy now. Buy now, because anything you buy after April 5th, you have to wait until May because of the audit is going on. So that is important for you to know. Also, the Ascension Club reward is being paid at the beginning of every month. But when you hit the ranks, if you hit, I know someone who hit these 3 ranks in 1 month. Unbelievable, right? This person did 500,000 in 1 month. So that means you hit Shiba, Tron, and Doge in 1 month. What is the company saying? Well, since you did them all in 1 month, you're getting all of these coins in 1 month as well. So you never skip one. So she did Shiba, it was a lady. A week later, she did Tron. 2 weeks later, she did Doge. So she's here now, together with me. What I did in 3 months, she did in 1 month. So she is flying like crazy. So I'm trying to keep up with her. And so this is going to be paid the moment you reach 1 rank. Let's say if you hit SIBA in April, they're going to pay you in March, in May. All right, so you're always being paid the next month. So that is one of those things. And of course, I already said the check match bonus is maxed at 300 to 1500 depending on your rank. And that's it. And for every bonus is being paid out, a 2% administration fee is being charged, which is okay. I'm okay with it. But there are no withdrawal fees. So if you have $500 in your withdrawal wallet, so let's go back to this one that I have here. If you have, like I have here, 684, that means if I want to withdraw, I can withdraw the whole 684.45 and I'm not paying a cent because the fee was already calculated before. So whatever is in my wallet to withdraw, I don't pay a dime on. I can withdraw everything and I'm getting exactly this amount in my other wallet that I'm withdrawing it for. By the way, this platform is different from Boomerang. This is WAAS. Here's where you get paid commission. On Boomerang, here, you're paying the token. So that goes straight into your wallet. So there is no withdrawal happening here. This is happening straight. While in the We Are All Satoshi part, where you're getting your commission, your withdrawal can happen every day. Once every 24 hours, you can withdraw. All right, so if I withdraw now at 11 o'clock my time, my next withdrawal cannot be before 11 o'clock my time. It happens every 24 hours. All right, so that is the other terms and conditions that you need to know. And with that, I've come to the end. Are there any questions? Is there anything written in the chat that I need to read? Let me see. Yes, it's recorded. The screen is not clear. Okay, so hopefully we fix that. Rick, Hang, Arya, or Jami, anybody has any questions?
Hello, sir.
Hi,
Sir, I am Sujan from India.
how are you?
Sir, fine. How are you, sir? Good
I'm
morning,
good.
sir.
Morning.
सर एक्चुअली सर जो हम लोग का बूमेरंग पैकेज है सर बूमेरंग पैकेज टुमारो इज टुडे इज क्लोज ना
Okay, I only understood the boomerang package side, so let me see what you mean. Yeah. So these are the prices for the boomerang packages. $500, 1,000, 3,000, and 5,000. If you buy them before tomorrow, closing of business day, you give
okay
300 times flash loans.
okay
If you buy them after April the 5th, you're going to get 200 times flash loan. So the 150 becomes 100.
okay
If that is the question, because I don't really understand Indian, even though I have Indian blood in me, I don't really understand Indian too. Was that the question?
yes sir
Okay.
thank you sir
You're welcome. Any other question?
So exactly how many hours from now to close the beta phase? They really want to know, Vincent.
Right. So I would say when you're looking at this, today is gonna be 26 hours and 50 minutes from now.
Sưng nó sợ là mổ cái nó bị bể ra đó.
Thank you.
Welcome. So at the business closing of tomorrow, for me, that's exactly 26 hours from now.
Can you verify and explain more about the AI bot? Because many people, they love to build the network, but you know they may not have a time, or maybe they don't want to trade. So the bot will be available soon, and people can share the fee for the AI bot. Is that true?
Okay, so between April 12th and April 20th, they're gonna make the bot available to us for free. So we can try it out and see if we like it. And most likely we're gonna like it because you don't have to pay for it. So it is free. So while it is still free, use it to do the trades and see how it does it. The bot, the beautiful thing with the bot is the bot doesn't need this screen. So all you're gonna do when you're getting the bot, you're gonna come here, most likely in profile, and here you're gonna set up the bot how it needs to work for you. For example, what is the minimal amount of trade, of what is the minimum profit percentage. You can also tell them which type of tokens to trade, or you can leave it open and say, okay, just make sure I'm getting 1%. I don't care about the size of the trade. So it all depends on what you would like to see. We haven't seen the configuration screen yet. So hopefully before April 12th, they're going to show us how the configuration screen looks like. But the good news is once you've set it, you can close the screen and all you do is watch your MetaMask. And you're going to see the numbers here on the side growing because the bot is trading for you. So all you do is keep track of your gas fee because your gas fee is always in Matic. I only have 10 Matic on this account. So I always have to make sure I have enough gas fee. And how do I know I have the gas fee? Well, whatever token I have here, I can switch it for Matic. So now I have, let's say, 10 Matic, and I know I will need more. So let's say I have USDC here. I can say, you know what? I'm gonna swap my USDC for Matic because the bot will need maybe 10 Matic or 15 Matic per day. So I can come and say swap within my MetaMask wallet.
đi nó mới ra là đánh bạch.
I can come and I say I have USDC because that is what the bot did for me. I want to swap everything for Matic. It's going to do a calculation. It's going to cost me maybe 2 cents or 1 cent. Sometimes you get this, there's no available. Then you wait another 10, 15 minutes and you try it again, right? It happened to be that looks like everything is not going great with Polygon. That means Polygon is very busy. But you can swap the tokens very easily, swap the tokens from one to the next. So all my USDC was going to go into Matic, and I have enough gas fee because this is important, the Matic. You always need to have Matic in your wallet because the bot is using that to pay the gas fee. We have seen that the gas fee is not a lot, 21 cents, sometimes it's 11 cents, sometimes it's 5 cents. Here it is 1 cent. It's very cheap. But because he does trades the whole day, it will keep on subtracting. So you don't want this to become zero. So when you have the bot does the trading, you don't worry with it. He's going to trade for you. All you look is how fast is the Matic coming down. And then you need to keep on topping up. Like I said, you don't have to bring money from outside. You do the swapping right within your wallet. Let's see if now it is working, because sometimes it just wasn't want to have the money. Let's see if now it's available.
Khoảng 2 giờ mấy là tôi quý về con này.
Hả?
Khoảng 2 giờ mấy là tôi quý về.
Về đâu?
Anh đi bộ về nhà đó.
Cũng có thể.
No.
Không phải
Now
từ
it's
từ.
not
Đúng
available.
rồi.
Yeah. So now it's not available. So maybe in an hour or
Giống như ảnh đang đi
it
bộ.
will be there.
Cái chiều bên kia.
So that's really what you can do. I can also choose USDT. I think I have some USDT. Oops, sorry. So this is really what you're doing. You're making sure that you have enough of it. But this is not going to work now because I see they keep on getting an error. That means they're doing something, the USDT there is. So let's say swap.
Từ đó coi trên chỗ đường tốt first đi ha.
Swap.
Tới đường tiếp. Quẹo trái.
It's processing. This takes like 30 seconds.
Nửa tiếng có à.
Đó, tại vì bố first hôm qua bắt ra là 1 mai, còn bắt ra lên kia mai nữa là 2 mai. 2 mai nếu mà mẹ đi mai quên hết á, mẹ đi vòng hết đó là mẹ đi mất 4 tiếng.
Hai mai xong rồi từ cái chỗ đó mà đi lên đi qua khỏi Bosa nữa mà. Nói gần
Kể như 3 mai mấy.
Nghĩ là chắc khoảng là tầm đâu khoảng 4 mai á.
You see, I have no more USDT, but I now have 15 Matic because I swapped my USDT for Matic. You see, so it's easy. Within your wallet, you swap, and you're going to have a lot of this because remember, you have 1.5 million or maybe 1 million or maybe 150,000 or 300,000. 1% of that, it's a lot of money that you're going to have in your wallet here. I'm going to check with Simon when we're going to do a bit of a training, because the moment April 12th starts and you start with the bot, this is going to go fast and you will have to buy another package. So we have to show you how you can swap, let's say, to USDT. And from USDT, you're sending it to your WAAS wallet. And in your WAAS wallet, it comes in your assets on the inside here. And then you buy another Boomerang package again with the money. So you see here about license, so you can buy another license again, and that's it. So it is now the system has an issue and they're working on it. So that's why you see like I couldn't buy any license. I only can see the history, but I cannot buy. So they're fixing it. So give it about an hour or so and it's going to be good. And then you can buy again. All right. So so that's it. So up till tomorrow, closing time, so 26 hours from now, up until then, you can get the Boomerang for that price. For that, not for that price, but for that flash loan of 300x. And after that, it doesn't come back ever again. Any other questions? Not
So
from
Vincent,
yeah,
Vincent,
yes,
can I book the same Zoom this time
yes,
for
yes,
tomorrow?
yes.
Okay. So
It's
we
the
can
same.
go beside the business
Yeah.
opportunity. We can do the training too. You know,
Yes,
so it's better. People can
yeah,
get more information.
yes. And we can do a lot of Zooms per day. It doesn't matter to me because now it's time to push it, right? Now it's
I
time to
know,
push.
I know, I know, I know. Let me schedule. Maybe we do the 2 Zoom tomorrow. But we arrange with
Yes,
you. But keep the
yes.
same 7 p.m. 7 p.m. in California time, like today.
Uh-huh.
Is that okay, right?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. Okay. I will. I will remind you about 2 Zoom tomorrow later.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
So
All right.
hopefully, Jamie, Rick, and Dylan, we still have a times about 24, 25 hours to maximize your access from 1 to 3 times. Because
Yes,
with the unlimited flash loan, no matter what, we will get 3 times of our license, whatever
yeah,
license we have. You know,
correct.
so try to take advantage of
Yeah, can
options
we do it?
before the beta
Can we do
phase
it, bro,
closing.
tomorrow morning?
Okay.
Can we do tomorrow morning,
What time?
So
bro? Simon, can we do tomorrow morning?
So read out the questions.
Yeah.
Simon? Simon, can you hear us? I think we lost him. Tomorrow morning, what time did you want to do one, Rick?
No, I wanna do a Zoom with Simon so I can get signed up and everything, you know.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good.
Okay, this not the more you listen to Rick and Jamie, the better we understand about the business model. It seems not difficult. First, we thought it difficult, but not difficult at all. Even though you try or you rent the bot, try for you. So I think it's easy. Back in Vietnam, there's one uncle like 80 years old and one lady about 70 years old. They spend like 4 hours in the office, 2 days like that, and now they expert of trading. So 70, 80 years old, they still can do that.
Okay. All right, buddy. So I'll text you. And Vinny, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate the presentation, buddy.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And whenever you have
Thank you.
questions or need more, you can
Thank
always
you.
reach me. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Vincent. Thank you all for attending Jamie Dylan. We'll see you soon.
Hi, Jamie. Bye. And go to bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.